Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. We're live.
No, we're not.
Are we? Are we live? Yes, we are. Hello.
Oh my god, I'm so bright.
Oh, he ran away and he almost fell.
We're leaderless.
Greetings, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hi.
It's Saturday evening. We're gonna do this D&D thing that we do. It's been a little bit of a hiatus. Yeah. So last time we were on, according to my notes, was May 3rd, with us rolling around Kryn and having fun with the Shadow of the Dragon Queen. So, and everybody have enough gummy worms?
You want some?
I don't
got
like,
more.
I don't like gummy things.
You don't
What?
like
No,
licorice?
I don't.
You don't like gummies?
Yeah,
You just don't like
kinda
fun.
weird. I do like fun.
No, you
Fun
don't.
is fun.
No, gummy
He's
worms.
like, I want people to just be happy, but he doesn't know how
I
to do
do.
it himself.
Like,
Let me feed
Yes, I
you.
do. I'm here having fun.
next time I'll just
Every
bring you some
fucking
fucking
Saturday, I'm
saltines.
here having fun. What's that?
I said next time I'll just bring you some fucking saltines.
Those are good though.
I do love
Those saltines are good. Yeah.
I do like saltines.
Actually, if you brought soup and saltines, yeah.
Clam chowder and salty.
Oh, right up my alley. Perfect.
I've been
But I also
craving.
I love chocolate. I like Jolly Ranchers and hard candy and stuff like that.
Yeah, Pika says you just don't like gummy floppy things.
There's a pill for that.
Possibly.
There's a few pills for that.
That is true.
There's a few pills.
They call it hims, hers, theys, others. I don't know.
You eat gummy floppy thing.
In your mouth.
No, not tonight.
So you're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
But anyway, so I'll recap. The last time we were on,
You're showing
back on
signs
May
of weakness.
3rd.
The natural selection is coming for you.
Huh?
What?
What? About his vision?
No, I said he's showing signs of weakness. The natural selection is coming for him.
Oh.
It's not my fault. I have fucking long eyelashes, so my eyelashes are just like, yeah! It's fighting my inside of my eyeball.
I have that too sometimes. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I
Mine
have-
go up.
Bro, my eyelashes are long as fuck if you really look at them, dude. They curl all the way out. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, mine curl too. Like naturally, it's weird.
Are they
Oh, people ask me, "Do you curl your eyelashes?" Like, no, I just
No.
kind of sleep on my side and just roll
it's
them up.
a daily routine of mine?
As part of my daily hair
Right
routine.
after I crip my hair.
Jesus Christ, this room is brighter than my future. Holy shit.
It's pretty bright in here.
No, they can actually see me, so it's perfect.
Yeah, well, they could see you, but they're getting a nice glare off of my dome.
Yeah, they are.
As of right now, there's a 50-50 chance someone's blinded by the sun.
The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for
As you
aid.
can see, everyone, we're professionals.
Another hand touches the beacon.
Ah,
Shit.
Oh,
That's funny. It's funny. You said that. My brain. I literally said out loud, I was like, "You touch this beacon," and all I hear is.
Fuck.
Nice.
Oh,
There's
this
there
is
we
some
go.
There's
mood
the
lighting.
dim darkness.
Yeah. Now that romantic mood lighting, you can barely see Jose on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is the
I
lighting
even wore a
in you.
bright shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Huh? How's everybody? How you doing?
You can barely see me now. The bags underneath my eyes have bags.
Yeah, dude. So I didn't think it
But
was
they're
that.
fancy though.
I didn't
Like,
think it was so bad. I walked in there and I was like, "Oh my god, I could see the eyelash." I was like, eh.
Oh. Makes it tough.
We are missing someone.
Two someone's technically.
Zerasmus is unfortunately not going to be here this evening, and due to life changes, Chase will no longer be at the table. Arden will be played by me for the remainder of the event. Should be good time, Miss. Well then. Did we already do a recap?
No, we were like
Giggling and
joshing
who's
around.
footing around.
Yeah.
All right, Willie and take her away there, Mr. Beacon.
All right. So, yeah, back on May 3rd. We basically, at that point, at the end, we had found a clerk in that building that we basically tore up a bunch of other people in, where the clerk was telling us about a death knight and how they were receiving orders from the Shadow Queen. We leave the mansion. We're going to make our way to Paladine's Temple. And we make our way past the first checkpoint on the bridge. There's one that's a little bit more heavily guarded. With Rasmus's help, he cast a Channel Divinity to convince him that we have orders, that we're supposed to be there. We look like just a group of mercenaries going through. And then we do meet Miriam the Bloody, who basically seems like he's a very powerful blood mage. He knows what we are, but he doesn't let anybody else in the base know that what our true purpose is. He's kind of shows us a couple of spells, how he works his blood magic, and how he gets his information. He wound up, let's see here, basically taking a sacrifice of about 75 people from the town. So we know the dude's like very strict with his business, and he could probably end us at any moment. And during this, like the round of questioning and us asking him questions, things like that, he basically kind of freezes Rasmus because he knows Rasmus will have a problem with what he is and what he does. So Rasmus is there just kind of like stoic and statuesque, and we have a conversation with him. Miriam does let us know that Takesis is not a true god. He can hold power, and he can corporulate himself and cross planes of existence, but she, Takesis is kind of like she's like a demigod, not a true god. Let's see here. After a while, we figure out his real name is Kronos the Usurper. He took power from the line of Simeon, and was corrupted. He fell into evil. He was a disgrace against the gods. He was basically around when it was the priests fighting the gods before the cataclysm, it sounded like. So we part from him. He lets us go on. He gives us a paper, basically papers that he casts a spell on that allows us to get through future checkpoints. Huh? But anyway, he gives us the papers we need to get past future checkpoints. So we make it all the way to the Paladine's Temple. And then as we're there, the temple's kind of flooded. We run into this creature named Merid, who basically, as we're encroaching, tells us to stop, says we're on their ground, and then raises water elementals out of the ground and out of the water, and that is where we leave off from last time.
It's a death.
I hope that makes sense.
It made perfect sense.
That's all the notes I had. Yeah, there's probably more in-depth stuff that I glossed over, but it works. It works.
Mike's temple's kind of flooded.
Yep. Water temple flood.
Maybe it is.
Paladine's
This is
temple
to you.
flood. So that's where we left off, and that was 7 weeks ago now.
That is 7 weeks ago.
It's almost 2 fucking months.
And what happened? Didn't something appear and challenge you all?
Well, he's like a fish-like humanoid.
Uh-huh.
I'd say like Merid, yeah, like a naga, essentially. And then he summoned water elementals.
So
I covered that, and then that's where we left off. Was us trying to get the Paladine's Temple.
Just have Rasmus 1v1 him.
With the elementals in the way, and Merid there directing them.
the large tree behind you all.
Oh yeah, violet trees on the grounds, and that there was somebody that spoke from the trees in the groves. Aiden was talking to him,
Yes.
saying that, hey, we are respectful, we want to preserve nature, and then that being let us by, and then Merid's there kind of in the way.
As you're now looking at the Merid and its water elementals, Aiden turns and looks and says something that's almost intelligible. The words seem to be chitters, scratches, and almost yips of a fox that come from his mouth. The tree, large in stature, moves. The large purple forestry that adorns its body shivers as almost to respond. The creature itself raises its arms, each of its fingers, all 6 of them, as there's 3 on either hand, with a thumb as well, slams them into the ground. The very ground below you shifts and shakes. You all move ever so slightly, only to hear the rumbling of the ground. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
13 plus.
Definitely missed that.
I take it as if sees it coming.
15 plus.
Were you looking behind you?
No, Ziff was probably looking at Merid and the water elementals.
Mhm.
Okay. So it's the violet tree
Tree
creature.
behind you that, as of the moment, you soon to be friendly.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. What?
What everybody roll.
15.
22.
21. Little guys.
What'd you get?
22.
21.
15. No.
What are you talking about?
What, on dexterity saving throw? 15 should be fine.
No. I'm not doing the deck phase.
She's a nimble cat.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just shuffling. Who said I wanted you to draw a card?
You were thinking it. We could tell. You touched the deck.
Yeah, the ground shifts and shakes. You hear the ground below it tearing and moving. You jump to the side as you kind of look down and hear it coming. Nix, you're feeling rather showboaty today, and you jump doing a spiral spin before landing on the ground. As you go to jump, you feel your claws digging into the ground, your muscles tensing as you don't seem to jump in time. So you find yourself kind of getting flung up in the air ever so slightly, only for you to tumble forward and land up just fine. But you realize you're closer to the enemy now than you were. And you see these tendrils ripping through the ground. These long tree-like tendrils start wrapping around and tearing at the water elementals.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, who had the highest dexterity saving throw? What is the action you wish to take?
I get an action?
You do.
Are we
As
fighting?
you are now standing, you were then I haven't had you roll initiative yet.
Fighting or we run?
You now have
we
an
weren't
action.
fighting yet.
Do we want to fight?
No, not really.
No,
Oh.
I mean, we want to go to the temple.
We just want
If we can.
Right?
Unless we have to fight Merid to get into the
That's what I
temple.
was saying. Do we have to?
All right, Rasmus rolled a 23. Or, sorry, 20.
That's the thing, he's not that dexterous either.
Yeah, I added 3 because Arden has 3, but Arden has 17 for their
Good
dex
point.
saves.
Ah.
Oh, well, thank you for saying something, Dad Thulu. Let me fix that. We were doing a Power Rangers game earlier this week, and I forgot to change the purchase store settings. Thank you.
There's the player crit in the store. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Hey, what, Farva? What's that place you like to go to? Oh, you mean Shenanigans? I love everybody.
Hello, Shenanigans. All right.
Because what? Do we
Ozzy.
fight? Are we trying to? What are we trying to do?
Are we asking in character or?
Out of character.
Out of character.
As of right now, I'll give you 6 words.
Six words.
Let's get to the temple.
Because as of right now, you all can interact because we are in a very tense moment. Arden did something, and now you guys are close to an encounter. The question is, what do you do, and what decisions do you make?
We just want to go in. We don't want to fight. We can avoid fighting. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say we do not wish to fight.
All right?
That's
Well,
6.
Kind of.
It's kinda sucks.
Intuitive for
Yeah.
what we're trying.
All right. What was your initiative?
But we didn't roll it.
We didn't roll
Not
initiative.
initiative, but your
My dexterity.
dexterity saving throw.
22.
Perfect. So he got a 20. So that's to be 21 then. The Merid looks at you and just.
Goddamn Murloc.
I don't speak fish. Arden, what did it say? No, that's not Arden. That's Aiden.
Aiden. I've been saying Aiden.
Aiden.
You said Arden.
No, you said Arden.
I said Aiden.
No,
you actually first off you said Arden early on.
I did say Arden to be start with, but I said
Yeah.
Aiden after.
Yeah,
Yeah, Aiden.
but it's Aiden. I don't think.
What
he
did the fishman say?
Speaks fish.
I believe he said he wishes to hang you by your entrails and feast on your toes. Whatever he is, the language was run.
Probably have to fight him.
We're gonna have to fight him. We're gonna have to fight him.
Well,
I
it
wanna
depends. We have help in the moment. Don't forget that.
The trees helping with the
The
elementals.
trees.
All right,
help
Ack.
you,
Your turn.
How far away is Merid?
40 feet.
Yeah, I run at him.
All right, you rush in. You're now within melee range. What's the first thing you do?
Rage.
If you rage, that takes your action.
Oh, it's
You get to do one thing.
it's just one thing.
We're not into combat yet.
Okay, so actually, I'll actually just kind of rush right up next to him and fuck it, yeah. I'll perform and I'll do the same thing, raising the great axe over my head, going. But at the same time, holding my action, taking a defensive posture.
Roll a you don't get that.
Oh.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Oh, okay. Actually, this might work out.
You
okay.
did, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go in and just the same thing and just kind of scream at him. All right.
Oh.
21.
He runs away.
Okay.
Did Ziv just speak it? Ziv, you speak fish?
No, I was just kind of copying him and yelling at him.
It looked like you spoke fish. What did you say?
I have no idea.
To be honest, I was
Aiden,
a little intimidated
what did
myself.
Ziv say?
I'm not quite sure. I believe, with the horrible dialect, it was something about feasting on all of his family while he watches, or something along those lines.
It worked.
Ziv!
What is the matter with you?
I don't know. I speak Gnomish and Dwarvish and Common.
That was a bit of
That was a bit overkill, Ziv. Even for you.
Well, we can go to the temple now.
I mean,
Do we have
yes.
things to talk about?
We'll
Do you
talk
want
about
to
them
talk
later.
about
Let's
it?
go into the temple. Aiden, can you
Confess in
think?
the temple.
Go to the confessional.
I'll talk to Paladine about my sins.
Aiden, can you think the...
I don't know if Paladin would listen to your sins.
Probably not.
Darfish.
Dwarfish. Or spike the dwarfish. Well then, we need to find the entrance.
Yeah. Aiden, thank the tree for us.
You turn. Aiden's already talking to him.
All right, let's go find the entrance.
As of right now, you walk forward down the steps into the large circular area. I don't know what to call it right now. Inside, you see a dilapidated building that seems to have been broken down over time. You see a large open area through some broken doors. And then past that, you see a large, almost like altar that sits above, not touched by water.
Do you think that's where we need to go?
Erasmus? Is that the altar up there?
I do not believe. I believe there is more to this temple than that is visible.
Okay. Probably have to go
We
in.
must find
Look more.
the hidden path.
A hidden path.
Yes. And so he starts marching forward, heading to where you would think the temple starts, the door that's kind of broken down. He pushes it and you just... You hear the light splash of water. And he just starts looking around.
Nix is gonna go ahead and follow and start investigating.
Yeah. You enter in and you see water, with a lot of water. The farther you get into this the temple, the higher the water goes. As of right now, it's up to your thighs. Where do you start looking? North, south. Sorry, north, east, or west?
I'm gonna start west. We'll start west. At least I'm gonna start west.
I'll take east.
All right. Do you go in as well?
Yeah, and I'll go off to the west.
As you go off to the
Or wait,
west,
which way did you go?
I went west.
Okay, I'm gonna go north.
as you turn, you're like, I'm going to go north. And then you see an altar. You see a gorgeous, well-maintained, well-designed, and gem-encrusted chalice. It shines iridescently. Your mind stops, your breath hitches. It's as if it's called you for years. It reminds you of a lost love, something you've dreamed of for years. As if a friend or family long since forgotten has come home. There's a drawing, a yearning to go take it, to touch it, to own it.
That's my buddy.
And, yep.
Rasmus!
He throws a box. Yes.
Can you come here and look at this?
He turns to look at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw
Let's look
with
at these.
disadvantage because it's a shiny.
Yeah, it's real
It's
shiny.
a shiny.
And that's
You
why I'm
want to
trying-
own the shit out of it.
That's why I'm trying to get Rasmus over there to stop me from touching this shit. Because it's an altar. had to go north.
Touch it.
Well, I'm gonna fail this one. 5.
Ouch.
Oof.
Paladine's gonna curse me to death.
Please come look at my box.
What?
Shut up.
Quote from Cthulhu.
What?
Cthulhu.
Calm down, Dad Thulu. Your fucking one-liners fucking ruin me.
I just speak the truth of the chat. I'm just a simple man.
Simple beat.
I'm a voice. for the
I
chat.
rolled a 5.
You say, "Hey, Rasmus," and you feel your feet hitting the stairs.
The edge of the altar. Yep.
Hey, I want you to come take a look at this. And you're about to grasp it.
Don't touch.
Trying
Roll
not to.
another wisdom saving throw.
Regular with disadvantage.
It'll be a regular currently.
Okay, because I'm fighting. I'm fighting.
I don't know about that.
I'm trying.
Maybe not really.
Ziv's trying.
Not really.
Yeah, you are, Ziv. 11.
They're getting better. Slowly.
Slowly.
You reach out and your hand grasps the chalice. Your thumb
Grasp.
gently rubs across the gem.
Delicious.
No, continue.
You're moving forward. Which direction did you go?
I went west.
You went west. You actually divert and take an immediate route to the right. Walking forward, the water itself is getting higher and higher. You feel your leg kick something. You look down and the water slowly settles from your movements, and you see a pretty clear image below you, and you see it's a few bodies.
Oh.
Give 'em a gentle kick, and yeah, you see the symbol for the dragon army. Seems they've died here.
And any kind of distinguishing, like,
No, they look very
Wait.
similar to the bodies that you just saw on the hill. You're assuming they probably died by the Dustwalker, and they just had floated into the area. For some reason, they started up here and then slowly drifted into this section.
lovely.
What do you do?
I am.
What you see before you, just for descriptions. Ahead of you, you see a door that leads to a small tower, like what was probably a high tower that's been dilapidated and slightly broken. To your left, you see another door, and then straight ahead, you see a slightly broken wall that leads to the other side.
I guess, for starters, I'm gonna start walking on the water. Because monk shit. And I'm tired of being wet.
So you attempt to walk on the water?
Did I not get that? I should have gotten it.
No, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, acrobatic movement.
Hmm?
You gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling
On your turn without falling, how long? Does it say, or is it just you can do it?
during the movement. So as long as I'm moving,
Sweet, as long as you're moving. So you can't stand on the water.
yeah, I can move.
You can walk on it. Cool. Yeah, so
Titles.
yeah, you walk forward. Where do you go, though?
I'm gonna check out. I don't want to check out the tower. It's I should anyways, just to clear it. I'll go towards the dilapidated tower just to make sure there's like no secret thingies.
Yeah, you walk over to the tower and you press your hand on it and you hear. As it opens, you see a large 20 by 20 room. Or 20 by 20 circle. You see a couple bodies and what you assume to be like crypts on the right and left. In the center, you see that the room has been mostly maintained. It's pretty pristine for the most part. The floor is really clear from the door in. Further ahead, you see a couple different bodies, burial chambers, a couple chests and books and stuff along the wall, some decayed, some not. And the light shining through shows that the flooring and everything below, there's no water on it because it's slightly raised. The ground is very, very clean, very shiny. That's kind of the entire thing of the entire room.
Okay.
Doesn't sound very dilapidated.
Doesn't exactly. It's extremely well kept. I'm gonna head over to the bookshelf and kind of just.
So you're gonna head straight ahead to the bookshelf?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
After telling everybody I found another room. I found another room.
All right.
We're moving forward.
Zip vaguely.
Give me
feels
what's your
after
passive
touching
perception?
The treasure.
19.
Pretty good.
Give me a perception check.
I don't want to. My passive perception not good enough for you? Oh, God. $12. You're going in the tray. You're in timeout.
That was low.
Yeah, you're walking forward without a care in the world.
I mean, have all the cares in the world, just
No, you
not
have
at this
none.
moment.
There's not even a care in the world right now for you, Jose. Nix,
Nix-
as you walk
Nix
forward,
is peaceful.
you're walking forward and you lean to the left a bit. You see a shimmer as you see the chest that's in front of you. You see some of those encrusted gems. You're like, that looks like a really nice chest. I bet you there's gold in it. And you're walking closer and closer and closer into it until you feel yourself slowing down. And then you find that you can't move and you're stuck. You can't breathe. You feel your skin tingling and burning
You gonna stay this cube?
as you find yourself stuck in a gelatinous cube.
Found a cube.
You can't talk.
Well, way to go, you two.
All because I made fun of him saying he caressed a chalice and a gem.
What are you talking about?
I'm just walking towards.
All right.
Dude.
You feel yourself slightly on the edge and you're trying to push out of it and you feel your back slightly feel air until you feel a shift and you look and you can actually see the detail of this cube now as it you've been fully engulfed. You are considered restrained.
Okay.
Okay, we have to get you out in a minute.
I need
Before
you
you
to
dissolve.
make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
Be dexterous.
19.
All right.
I rolled a 10 and a 12.
It's not bad. See how dexterous the cube is.
So you're going to take 13 acid damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Then you're going to take half of 28
So 14.
14. 27.
as you feel your body slowly being dissolved and destroyed.
Do I get out?
No.
With a 19, I don't?
Nope. Now you may do a strength check to escape.
Be strong.
I'm not. That's the thing.
Try.
The strength check is just a check.
Be strong.
17.
17?
That's not bad.
Was that with modifiers? All right. You're pushing and fighting. You're feeling the liquid and the goop pulling and tugging at you, almost like you're pushing through the creature's body itself, and it's trying to fight and pull at you. You're gonna take. I need more of these.
You're being possessed by a cup. I'm off wandering.
It would have been better if we had.
He's being.
It would be
We
better if we had
switched.
switched, because I can fight the gelatinous
Yeah.
cube better, and he can
Mike's just
resist the,
upset.
the pull of
Why
shiny.
am I upset? You're upset because I caught you making sexual remarks.
Zips like a fucking moth.
6, 12, 16, 22,
That's not nice.
25 acid damage.
Ew.
Jesus, how much health do you have?
I'm fine.
This you do not have.
Only 66.
You find yourself being pulled slowly to the corner of the room. And then you notice that there is a section that leads in stairs that go down. It seems that the cube has found its meal and is retreating.
Oh, damn.
You may now make another strength check, opposed strength check.
Or, because it's moving, right?
So it's considered to be like shifting. It's weird, but like what are you asking?
I was going to use my rod of my immovable rod.
You can't move.
You're restrained.
You are.
So it's not really moving. It's just using an item, though.
How are you going to get to it? It wasn't in your hand when you walked in.
No.
How are you getting to it? Is the question.
I'm not moving. I'm within my 5-foot square.
No, you're currently swimming in the thickest pudding you've ever felt in your life. That's burning your flesh.
16 again.
Okay, hold on. I do have to check. I rolled a 14.
Get out of it.
I don't think I will.
Fight
The
the
gelatinous
sludge.
cube.
Fight the sludge.
All right. You take an additional. That's a high roll. 17 acid. And pop free.
Oh, that's good.
Push out. You're gasping, breathing for air. You look up and you see the cube just
Get away from it.
still moving towards the hole. Does not care about you.
Oh,
It assumed it had its meal and is moving on.
they're not that smart, are
They're not smart at all. And I leave the room.
Do you want to know what its intelligence is? I'll tell it to you for free.
2.
Nope.
One.
It's negative. Like,
1.
One.
Called it.
1!
Where's my inspiration?
That cube has one job. Oh, no.
Eat shit.
Well, I will leave the room while chugging a potion of greater healing.
Just act like nothing's fucking happening.
Nope, nothing happened.
Not going back in there.
Nope.
There's a couple of chests and some books. Somebody else go look. Watch out for the cube.
Watch out. What cube? No, don't worry about it. Just watch out for it. What is a greater healing?
44. It's 5.
Nine plus 4, 10, 13. I'm at 50%.
Excuse me.
Get rid of that. Oh.
While he's walking out, slightly delirious, he walks out. The sun is blinding as he's drinking a health potion. You're beet red. You're missing several layers of skin. Any clothing that was non-magical is burnt and halfway dissolved. What are you looking at, Nama? I saw that.
I'm in a different room.
Nama's like, my cat senses are tingling. Oh. No, you're walking forward, heading towards a lot of the debris in the other part of what you would assume to be the temple.
Because I went east. Yeah.
Yep. You're walking forward and needs you make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
It's like a booby trap or something.
It's all something we're weak against.
What are you talking about? How would I perfectly know which direction you all pick? I'm not that good at my job.
No, he mixed it all
14.
around. You know how he is.
Yeah.
14?
14.
All right.
Rotate.
You're walking, you're leaning around, like there's not a lot there, and then you walk forward, you kind of lean a little bit, looking past the debris, and as you do, you feel your foot take a step, and you find your body just hitting the water as there's nothing. And then you feel a pulling sensation as you just, and you're pulled down in a pit. Water is surrounding you. It caught you by surprise, so you gulped a bit of water. You may attempt to swim to the top. I will need a strength check.
Okay.
Like the sorcerer kitty might not be that strong.
I can't cast anything.
If you would like to, you can, but you will be continue to fall as you cast.
Do good things. Do good things.
The strength check will try to keep you afloat. So the question is if you're going to cast something to get you out of this, it could work. But if it doesn't, you're just going to continue to.
Because I was just gonna cast Vortex Warp and get myself out of here, back into the main antechamber of the temple.
What's the range on it?
It is 90 feet.
That will do it.
Actually, hang on. I actually have to do math now. Pardon me. Because you're being pulled down at a certain rate, so I do have to check.
Talking with God doesn't fucking help. Make it snappy. Come on.
It's an instant spell too, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no casting time on it.
Yeah, it's instantaneous.
It's like boom, done.
As soon as she fills herself.
Warp.
Whoop. Pink poof.
Big poof. In the water.
And we never
Holy
mentioned.
shit.
We never mentioned this.
Okay, it's 30 miles. Okay.
See, he's doing things. He's being weird. He's being weird today. I wasn't an asshole on Wednesday.
Okay, you're moving.
Well, it's just because Mike hasn't been a DM in a bit. So.
He was enough of an asshole
Okay, what's.
during magic.
Oh right.
God, what's that math?
What?
I need to divide 5,280 by 3,600.
Why the fuck would you?
That's 44 feet. You're 44 feet down in 6 seconds. Yes, you can. Go.
Okay, so I cast it.
Yeah, you're fucking.
Yeah, back into the fucking antechamber, and
That
I'm
was
assuming
almost
that a nice chunk of water, right? You're being pulled underwater, or was I like falling into a crevasse?
Oh yeah, when you.
It was
come out,
pulling. You felt a pull. Like it was almost as if. So you know what the feeling was like. It was like as if you were the end of a waterfall when you jettison by and then you get flung down and get shot down. It's that same feeling. You knew you were moving very quickly.
Oh, could I have just catch the fly and like?
No, just because the amount of pressure that was hitting into you, it would have been very difficult to escape.
Fair enough.
What you did was probably one of the few ways that would have got you out as safely as it did.
Okay, cool.
Very nice.
Well, don't go that way.
Don't go that way, and you look up and you see Ziff holding a chalice.
Hey Ziff, do you want to tell me what that is?
I don't know. It's really pretty.
Can I see it?
He's
And
gonna
you
heal
pull
his
it
face.
down,
I pull it down.
and you don't show her.
So it's like what blocking? Like I have it down here, and
You
my
find
back
it.
is
You
to her.
find it as a precious possession.
Did we know her as
You
well?
see the fluid inside glistening.
Oh, there's fluid in it.
Yes,
Great.
there is.
Great.
It's a dark maroon color.
Hey Ziff,
Merlot.
what are you doing?
I'm bandaging.
Ow, and young.
I don't know. It's really pretty.
You're not thinking of drinking that, are you?
It looks delicious.
It looks appetizing.
I cast command on him.
You feel as if you were so drawn to this liquid. As you
You'd have
cast
good luck
command,
casting command on me, probably.
you see this shimmer form around Ziff.
No.
Your eyes catch it probably more than anyone else would. You see the shimmer emanating from the chalice. It does not waste the spell,
Okay.
but it has no effect.
Okay. Guys, we got the problem. Come to the main room now.
You look over and you see him just currently gasping. Half his skin is melting. His clothing's half gone. And then you realize Rasmus is nowhere to be seen.
Of course. Fucking useless brute.
Wow.
And I just
Look at
sort of sprint up to Ziff.
I follow.
You both start moving. Ziff,
Mm.
I need a DC
Mm.
15
Mm.
Wisdom saving throw. Not with disadvantage, because your friends are calling for you. So there's a part of you yearning to listen. But the other part of you says,
Drink the cup.
but the Merlot.
But the
But the
Merlot.
Merlot. You fucking put that down, Zip.
Let's see what happens here. And...
Oh my god. Don't you have inspiration?
I do. Yeah, I do have heroic inspiration. I can use it.
Use it.
I can use it.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
For the love of God, fucking roll.
I never roll
14 or higher.
I never roll wisdom saving throws well with this guy.
It's a strength check. That's all it is.
It's-
It's a strength.
Okay, fine, we'll go with strength.
It's a strength
I can
check.
do that with advantage, and I get a +9 on it.
You have disadvantage on the strength check. It worked!
15.
Fuck yes.
You rolled a 14.
I rolled a 14, then I got a +1 somehow. Even though I'm a dumb box of rocks.
It's because I tricked you. Reverse psychology,
It's
baby.
a strength saving throw. Okay.
You shake your head and you look. Chalice is gone.
No.
Neither of you two see the chalice.
Pockets,
And,
now.
and almost like it just faded away.
Are you okay?
I think I should come out of this room.
I think you should come stay
think
by my
come.
side.
I walk back to the antechamber to those two.
As you're turning to leave, you see that the
Altar.
altar where the cup was, there's etched writing on it.
What's it say? Just don't read it out loud. Could be a spell.
You see words
Wow.
etched ever so slightly.
What language is it in?
You read them in Dwarvish.
Oh, okay.
Are you two still heading up to him?
Yes.
I was basically
Cool. I wanted to make sure that was still your guys' intent. You get up there and you're kind of checking them over, and you look and you see the altar as well. For you, it's written in common. For you, it's written in what's the language?
The backseat.
In fact, you don't have technically a language.
Tajik.
It's written in Khajiit.
What languages do you speak?
Khajiit. That's very few.
I feel like you speak Infernal, don't you?
What was it?
Don't you speak Infernal?
Yeah, as well as Draconic and.
It's written in Infernal.
Okay.
Oh, I can read that too.
Okay.
Get your own language.
I was here first.
Technically.
What you read, Ziff, is
I just came back.
the trials to come will be difficult.
Yeah.
Nix, a test of body and mind you must endure. The cost will be great. Are you ready for the test? You all read something different.
Okay.
So, mine was. The cost will be great. Are you ready for the test?
Hmm?
I need to write that down because I'm gonna forget that.
And mine was a body and mind.
And then for me, it was just trials would be difficult.
And then you all start looking at each other confusedly.
I'm very confused.
What are you guys doing?
Where's Rasmus?
I kind
Where is
of
Rasmus?
shout out a little bit in Ziff's higher pitched voice. Rasmus, you around? And then I look at the other two. It's like I think he was like playing with boxes when I came in here, and he was in the antechamber still. But then I didn't
wasn't
hear him
there.
after a bit. Once I started touching things I probably shouldn't touch.
He wasn't there when I ran through there.
When he came back.
Did you see him?
No, I fell the fuck down. So.
No. You should be careful with
So-
falling down.
What happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
I pass you a healing potion.
It sounds like we were all
Yeah, there was a
had
cube.
problems in each room.
Yeah, my room had a cube.
Okay. Nama, what was in your room?
Just a normal
when you went in
potion.
there?
I was being pulled down.
In the water?
No, yes and no.
Okay.
It just, I looked around the corner and then I was looking up at the sky.
And then I had this here.
Oh, potion of greater healing.
If I can roll high. 2, 2, 1. Fucking 6, 8, 12.
Was there any, like, actually, were there any other doors in any of the rooms you guys went in?
For mine, there was stairways down, but I assume that's where the gelatinous cube is going.
Okay.
Rolling hot there, Pika.
I don't know. I walked 5 feet, looked around the corner, and then there was just.
And then,
Yeah.
and then this room here on the north side, just, this is it. It's just the treasures and things I want to play with.
Because the note on the altar says that the cost will be great. Are you ready for the test?
Mine says.
What do you mean yours says? That's what this says.
No, for me it says. What is it? A test of body and mind?
Insert line here.
Insert line here. Line!
A test of body and mind you must endure. And as you are all arguing, you look back at the altar.
I guess trials will be difficult.
There is now a single phrase written in common. And the trials have begun.
Become? Become? Oh wait, no, it corrected itself.
A leap must you take.
A leap. Where do we leap from?
Well, I don't know, but I fucking fell down something. So do we jump down there?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Test of body and mind.
You will have to endure.
You'll have to.
No, it says the trials have begun. But yeah,
Take the
mine
leap.
said the trials will be difficult. Is what I saw. It was in Dwarvish for me.
Trials will be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we have to leap from? It says a leap is needed. Namas seems like the only place.
Well,
Do you think it means a leap of faith? We're in a temple.
I've already got what I believe in. I don't.
I don't know. Rasmus would know, but
He's not here.
he's not here, and he's the religious one.
I said that this.
Wait, where's Aiden?
I don't know. Aiden.
Yes. Where's Rasmus? Aiden walks forward. I was just talking to the Duskwalker. I was telling it thank you.
What do
The
you?
whole time?
Speaking tree takes a while.
It takes time.
It's a long
My
dialect.
fur just bristles.
All pink and glowy.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Aiden, do you see anything on this altar here? What does it say to you?
A life is a cost for greatness.
Okay.
Life is the cost for greatness. Does it say anything else?
Take a leap of faith.
Okay.
Well,
Where do we leap from?
that's what we've been trying to
We're
figure
trying to
out.
figure that out.
Can't be the tower. The tower is dilapidated. Dilapidated.
Dilapidated.
It's dilapidated.
It's
Yep.
decapitated.
Decapitated. Dilapidated.
The best part is decapitated can work in this context, not
Yeah.
correctly, but it would be understandably somewhat the same. But
That's a Dilophosaurus.
as you say that, you turn.
Tower spine, huh?
Yep.
I guess we go there.
Hold on. I look around my corner.
You look at your corner. Yeah, it's all broken, so nothing's changed.
We're gonna have to be very careful.
There's a cube in there.
Well, now that we know it's there, we should be able to see it. They're not that fast.
Yeah, this one was pretty fast.
Is that what happened to you?
You lured me in with something shiny.
What is it with you two and shiny things?
I have bills to pay.
He's a mercenary. I just a kinder. I see fancy. I like.
I have bills to pay.
I am a literal bipedal cat.
Yeah.
I think I don't like shiny, but I still don't like it.
Is there a piece
Oh,
of
my
like?
little brain.
Is there like sunshine coming in right now?
I got a little brain.
Nope.
Damn.
Did it dark out?
Is it dark out?
There's an overshadow, and you can hear slight thunder, as well as a light sprinkle of rain.
Okay.
That good smell.
Yeah.
The smell of rain is the fucking best.
Yep. Rainy smell
Rainy smell.
as it starts.
Let us
Well, I guess we should go in the tower and be careful and go slow
go slow.
and watch for booby traps, because
Booby traps and cubes.
there's traps everywhere. It looks like.
Cause fuck cubes.
Okay. Anything else notice to be different before we take our leap of faith?
Anything else looks different in the altar room?
Is there?
Perception check.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is there any sign of what happened to Rasmus, where he went?
Dirty 20.
You're nasty
I am.
because it was dirty.
It was 11 plus 9.
Oh, we're not all.
What'd you roll?
Hold on.
Oh, there we are.
24.
Yay! 5.
Dirty.
I rely on everybody else to look.
He's still thinking
We're all
about
looking
that
around
honestly,
goblet.
you have a pearl in your hand, and you're just kind of.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. I don't know. There's a
You
lot
don't
of
look
weird.
around. You don't see nothing.
There's a lot of fancy stuff everywhere.
As you're starting to look around and look at the details, you notice at first there's almost like a shimmer of the tower. The tower almost seems to become translucent at first before solidifying. You notice that the water has stilled completely.
Time trap?
No. That's that timey-wimey spell, right?
Because it looks like something's magical going on here, obviously.
And while you guys are talking, I put the pearl in my pocket with the onyx figurine of bull I have.
You still have that, that's right.
Yep.
I don't like that.
I
Something magical. I'm assuming something with time.
do I notice it now that she pointed it out?
I basically described what I saw.
No.
I see still water.
Yeah, all I see is
Shimmer.
still water.
And shimmers like
The water's still.
evidence of sorcery.
It's
Or
an
something
evidence
magical.
Of something magical of the arcane.
If it could be like the tower we were at.
All right.
Well,
Well,
the other one, yeah.
maybe we should just get going.
Push through.
Push through.
Fuck it, let's go.
Okay.
We push to the tower, being weary of gelatinous fucks
You walk in the room.
And traps.
and traps.
You open the door,
And
and what
pits.
you remember seeing does not exist, it seems. You just see an entrance that leads to a spiral staircase that just continues to go up.
I don't like this place.
Somebody's
Someone's
it
fucking with that head.
shifts and alters. Well, it might be Paladine. It's his tower. Probably doesn't have power still.
Could be testing us.
Yeah. Well, he said he was going
It
to.
should be someone strong going first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Actually, is it like empty space and that you can see like the stairs
staircase?
going up?
Yeah, you walk in and look up.
It's not like dark or anything, is it?
No, there's torches illuminated all the way up.
Okay. Yeah. So
How far does it go?
At the moment, when you look,
pretty far.
several hundred stories.
Oh shit.
Oh.
All right.
I wonder.
Well, let's start walking.
Okay.
What you thinking?
Levitate or something?
Fly.
Fly?
I don't know
Kindred,
if there's
the
gonna
Kindred
be
dwarf
a
might not be the guy good at that.
Why'd you put a clock?
invisible fucking.
Huh?
Why'd you put a clock?
What do you mean?
Why'd you put a clock?
Yeah, the sound. Tick, tick, tick.
Why do you ask?
All right.
I don't like it. So let's go.
Yeah. So Ziff starts walking up the stairs, just going weary, taking his time, but not too fast, and not too slow.
Follow.
And you start walking. And walking.
A step per second, just like the clock.
And walking.
In time with the clock.
And walking. As you do so, you find yourselves
We didn't even get a chance to rest.
getting
Yeah,
more
It's just been
and
constant.
more tired. You feel your shoulders getting heavier. The equipment that you're carrying getting more difficult to hold. You continue walking for hours. 2 turns to 4. 4 turns to 8. Until you feel like you've been walking for 16 hours. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws or suffer a point of exhaustion.
What's the DC?
10.
Ha! 26. Natural 20.
Let's go.
Cool.
10.
10?
10.
25.
You guys continue on?
Fine.
I
We can
look
convene
down
for a little
really
bit.
quick.
You guys are so far up, it's ridiculous.
You think is there some type of illusion going on here? Because we've been walking forever.
Can I check for that?
You do what now?
Check for illusion.
Using what?
Here, I think I have.
I'm gonna take a dart and I'm gonna
Detect
carve an X
magic.
on the wall.
Okay.
When we're ready.
Oh, see if we pass it again.
If we pass it, then we
Then
know we're
there's
stuck in a
something.
loop.
that we're getting toyed with.
I could have sworn that I had detect magic. Just to see what kind. Oh, apparently not.
Your eyes pick up that there is magic, but you don't know from what or how or what school or anything. You just know that there's magic afoot.
A foot.
I take a look around. Is there any like pebbles or anything, like stones on the stairs or?
Clean, well maintained, beautifully carved.
I pull a page from just a notebook that I have, and I'll drop it over the edge.
Gone. Just keeps falling.
It doesn't fall past us again, does
you're-
it?
No. Your ears twitch. You hear it. You hear the sound that paper makes as it lightly collides with the stairs and fumbles and rolls until it fades ever so slightly.
I'm just
And all
happy
three
that-
of you realize you're exhausted.
I'm happy it didn't fall past us.
Yeah.
You guys hungry?
let's take a little break.
I don't think that that's a good idea, to be honest.
Well, we can eat while we walk.
The weight of your packs is unbearable. Do you take a rest or continue on?
I think
Is Aiden with us?
it should be.
You should
He's
be.
still behind you.
Okay.
He's breathing heavily.
He's breathing
but he
heavy.
is.
Okay. And Rasmus?
He's
Nowhere to be
Nothing.
found.
Okay.
Maybe this is early buffet. We just have to
We keep going.
or we turn around,
I think we just keep
or we
going.
fucking
Keep going.
jump.
No. I don't want to jump.
Let's just keep going
That's
for
what he's
now.
done. We'll keep going. We'll see if the X comes back on the wall.
Yeah. And maybe this is my trial.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You guys continue on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You start marching.
Beep, 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 beep.
You grow tired already. Each step unbearable. You do a lap and you go up the stairs and up the stairs and up the stairs and up the stairs, never seeing the mark you left.
Okay. Well, that's good.
10 minutes turns to 15, only for it to lead to an hour. To 2. All of you make Constitution saving throws. DC 12.
Yeah. I rolled better that time. 17.
Ooh, 12 on the die, 18.
All right.
17.
Roll a d20 for Aiden.
On the die, he gets 17.
And you continue walking and walking, only for more hours to pass. I need you to roll a DC 14 con saving throw.
$16 on the die.
17.
Oh, no, I just botched it. Rolled a 1.
Oh.
9.
You suffer a point of exhaustion. Roll me a d20 for Aiden.
19 on the die.
14 on the die.
Beautiful. Be glad, because that would have been a fail. You guys continue walking. At this point, you've been walking for 36 hours. You feel the bags forming underneath your eyes. You're weary, you're droopy, and you turn to your right, and you see a door in a flat section, and then it goes back up to the tower. There's this smell that comes from the door that is tantalizing. It's roasted boar with a side of sweet potatoes, steamed carrots, and is that honey mead calling you.
Keep moving.
I think it's tempting us.
It is. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we step through that door, we'll be at the base of the stairs.
Exactly.
Yep.
Let's keep moving.
Keep going.
All of you need to make con saving throws DC 16, as now you've all been awake for 48 hours.
15.
Roll for Aiden since
21.
it's
Nine
faster.
plus 5?
Aiden passes.
9 plus 5?
21.
Oh. 14.
25. I'm good still.
14.
You fail.
You said it was DC 14?
I said
16.
16.
Oh, you said 16.
1 point of exhaustion for you. So you and I have a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
You continue walking. Walking.
God damn
At
it.
this point, you've been walking for 48 hours. The bags under your eyes continue to grow. You push through. Now, you feel like you've been walking for 3 days. You all suffer a point of exhaustion anyway. Pushing through. If you already have a point, you now have 2. higher and higher you climb. You look down and see the large spiral staircase still leading up and down. Up and down. Until you hear something. You hear a bird chirp. You look up and you think you see the sun.
Keep going? Unless we're at the top and we can't
yeah.
go anymore.
You're
There's more
looking
stairs.
up the stairs.
There's more stairs.
Yeah,
Just
right?
just keep moving until we see. We think we see the sun, so let's go see.
You start continuing up, and then you hear, "Hey, are you guys okay?" from your far gap, as it seems to have gone off.
I also forgot we can speak telepathically.
Yeah, we can.
We can.
We all of us. Could.
Who is it from the far gap?
It was. Is it Tatiana?
Tatiana. Guys, where are you? Are you okay?
We're at the
So
temple of.
yeah. So I who has the far gap? Is it me?
You have a far gap.
Okay, yeah. So I just speak that to Tatiana. Yeah, we're in the Temple of Paladine, and it's wild.
Why are you guys at the temple? You guys need to stop what's happening. It's been days.
Yeah, we're working to get Paladin's help.
What?
Tell her that we're in some trial.
We're in some trial.
What? Who cares about a trial?
I don't think it would let us leave if we wanted to.
Yeah, I don't think we can leave.
So many died, and you guys weren't there. We were fighting to give you an entrance.
And we made it inside.
We got defeated. I was calling hoping you could come save us.
This is the first time you've been able to contact us?
I've been trying for days. After the battle, this is all. I got away.
You test the body and mind.
He died.
Who died?
Hightower. He died so I could get away.
Ziff says, Tatiana, I'm sorry. And then I turn off the far gap.
All right.
Let's
And
keep
then
going.
I actually mentally try to reach out to Rasmus. Say, Rasmus, can you hear me? Where are you?
Nothing.
We tried.
Yep, let's keep going.
Keep on checking.
Keep on trucking.
And you keep going and going and going. What you thought was once light turned out to be two candles on top of each other. Almost to give false hope.
What about the bird? Didn't say something about a bird?
You never hear a chirp again.
Ah.
Heard it.
I need you all to make another con saving throw. Don't forget if you have two fails, it's with disadvantage.
Oh, 2 points of exhaustion? Okay.
Ooh,
What is it?
26. Not 20.
What do you need?
Constitution saving throw.
What? It's the DC?
We were at 16 last night.
Yeah, so we're probably at
18.
18.
I met it at 18.
I go down.
Barely hanging on.
Yeah.
So you fail?
Disadvantage.
All right. That means you failed 3 of them then, correct?
Technically 2 and the one you gave me.
Yep. So that means you are currently at half speed, I believe.
Which is the same speed as everybody else.
He's a
We're
monk.
not
He's
a-
I'm a
fast.
monk. I'm fast as fuck. So yeah,
So you're going to push yourself to keep up then. Because you have
I
40,
don't-
you have 45 movement, don't you?
I have 45 movement.
Halved.
Wait,
25.
no.
If it's like 23 feet.
So you're at 25.
Yeah.
You are still technically behind.
Well, Ziff will slow down to match Nix's speed.
So you're all slowing down, getting weary.
Have we noticed an X?
No.
No.
No, he,
Not
he,
at all.
he
Wait,
said
we
it
sort of
earlier.
just
Like
forgot about
we
that.
didn't know.
I said
He
it earlier. You guys did a few towers.
We never
and-
came
and
across the mark on the wall or the paper
Just keep pushing.
or the light of day or the birds.
I need all of you to make a DC 20 con saving throw.
Hurl over the stairs.
Yeah.
21.
Fucking just toss me. Just toss me.
Did you fail?
No, 21.
Nice, 21 as well.
I got a 20.
Oh my. Oh my. And you continue on this arduous journey. You've been awake now for 12 days. And you keep walking. You're hungry. You're confused. You've walked by that same, what you can guess is food door.
The food trap.
It smells delicious every single time. I need you all to make a DC 22 saving throw, or die.
Or die?
Or die.
Or die.
Die.
Die. Well,
D-I-E.
looks like it's just gonna be a Nama and Aiden.
Right?
Yep. Look at Nama. Roll me down the stairs.
25.
You pass.
We have to roll natural 20s.
Yes, you both do.
Or well,
I rolled a
No.
19
No,
on
Because it's
die.
22, right?
I have to roll 2 separate
Saving
teams.
throw, yes. Because what's your saving throw bonus?
8.
5.
Okay. So you need to roll a 17. You need to roll a 16.
And both,
I know,
don't
and you
both
roll
of
it,
you
and you
have
roll 14.
disadvantage?
Mm.
to get
14, 14,
yeah,
14.
and rolling with disadvantage and to get the
I'm
22.
the only
Yeah.
one that only has a second point of spell.
No,
Yeah.
you both have 2. I have 3.
I have 2 points of exhaustion. He has 3.
One, I said.
You have 1?
Yeah.
At this
get one.
moment, your points of exhaustion don't matter. This
Oh.
is the case of you've all stayed awake and moved for so long, you might as well have all points of exhaustion.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So your next fail would equate death.
Okay.
Well, guess I'm dying.
No, you're not. You're gonna make
Nine.
it. You're gonna make it.
I'm dying.
You're gonna make it.
Dying.
Ouch. Wait.
Yeah.
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 You fall to your knees, gasping. I can't. You just slump to the wall.
That sucks. One of them was a natural 20, but that doesn't
Oh.
count. Yeah, no, I got a 14. So
It means it dies.
as if
You make it a little bit farther and fall. You don't notice it first. You're trudging so much until you turn and
we're leaning up against the wall.
your
on the
friends
stairs.
are gone.
What about
Oh, we disappeared.
You don't even see them anymore.
Oh shit, we got
Oh, so
taken.
Aiden failed too.
You don't know where Aiden lived.
Huh?
We passed out 2
At
days
this
ago.
point, once you know,
Motherfucker.
he failed after. When I started rolling,
Yeah.
he failed every single one. When I started rolling, I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
I'm horrible. Literally, I was like, wow.
Yeah. Fucking gone. We didn't realize it.
Just me.
Nama's by herself on the stairs, just her pink fur.
You begin marching until you hear it again. A bird,
Stupid
chirp.
fucking bird.
And this time you run, chasing it. As you slowly fall, your eyes heavy and exhausted, your hand grasps a doorknob, and you open it. There's a heavy wind as you walk forward. You see this precipice with a railing, some of it decayed in the center. There's a little out step of wood, and you look down and all you see is sky. and you see nothing but emptiness below you.
What about just
You look up and you see the roof. You realize you're at the very top.
I start listing the things that I've been reciting in my head just to keep going, which were the things written on the altar. So, the castle will be great. Are you ready for the test? The test of body and mind is all you have to endure. Trials will be difficult. The life is a cost for greatness. Trials have begun. Take a leap of faith. And it's just over and over and over. Start biting at my nails, and I peek over again. Look up. Close my eyes and step off.
You step, you feel the wind rushing against your fur. You're falling, and you look around, and you close your eyes, and you keep falling, and falling, and falling. It seems forever as the wind pushes harder and harder against your fur. You feel some of the areas tearing from the amount of wind and pressure that's being formed as you pass through cloud. You hear thunderstrike after thunderstrike near you as you pass through another cloud. You open your eyes ever so slightly, using your hands to block as much wind as you can. You see ground. You see it coming closer and closer. You see part of the tower to your side. As you're falling and falling, you're getting closer and closer to the ground. You instinctively reach out for your magic to save yourself, and it doesn't work. Nothing happens. You see the ground getting closer and closer and closer until we take a 15-minute break. We'll catch you guys after the short break, everyone.
I'm refreshed.
No, I'm not.
What?
I'm gonna die.
I'm refreshed.
I have 7 points of
I
exhaustion.
figured you would be after what Andrew said. Hi, everyone.
I know I'd be.
Hello.
You know?
Welcome back, everybody.
Ha, ha.
And thank you for bearing with us for our break. Some of us had to grab some snacks.
Thank you.
And then we were visited by the legendary mythical DM Green, or otherwise known as Bitch.
He's not mythical. He's real.
I don't. He never shows up. When was the last time anybody saw him at this table?
When we did Dread last, I think.
Was it a year ago?
I think 6 months.
Yeah, he was here long enough to be.
It was like right
a
around
mirage.
the holidays, like Christmas and New Year's and shit. Yeah.
I think.
Cold-hearted biatch.
What is it?
What you got?
No.
Cold-hearted
Oh.
biatch.
You called her cold-hearted.
I did.
Oh.
I actually didn't expect you to hit me with it. Like, yeah.
What was it?
The hate-
It was like
Gummy worm.
Gummy worm?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are accurate.
I've been feisty today. You should ask some people at work. I was fighting people today.
You tell me tired.
I know, dude. We
Yeah.
met in the hallway and you were like,
Somebody
"Sup,
needed a
bitch?"
nap.
What the fuck you on?
Yeah, it's true. I was attacking everybody.
Fuck you on about today?
Alrighty, so Nama ate shit after falling for
So-
4 days.
You're
Wait,
falling.
you're a cat.
You're
You
still
can just
falling.
land on your
You're
feet.
falling and falling,
yeah.
and you
Still-
feel the ground impact your body. You
Whoa.
get an app to roll it because you're going to suffer 300 d20s.
What?
So just go to
I know.
what? D&D.
Well, that's the feet per. It's a dice per feet after a certain margin.
Uh-huh.
Why is that confusing?
She's gonna live.
While you figure that out,
All right.
She's gonna live.
Wait.
Wow.
Just-
You rolled really low.
I have faith.
You
Live.
rolled 343.
right. So,
Live.
You feel every bone snapping. You feel your body impacting. You almost feel the pain, and then it's gone. And then you realize you're reaching out to touch Zif as he's pulling the chalice back down. You're all exactly back where you were before you started climbing the tower.
But I have the memory of this, right? It's not just
All
like,
three of you do.
oh,
Yeah. What just happened?
You both remember a very excruciatingly slow death.
We were walking forever.
We walked for 12 days.
I kept going, and then I got to the top.
You made it?
I got to the top,
Yeah.
and then I took a leap of faith, and I just stepped over
Jumped.
the edge.
That's a long fall. Maybe.
Can I see the chalice?
Yeah, I pass over her because I'm so bewildered. I'm not even enthralled by his stuff anymore.
You still need to make a roll to hand it over.
I give it.
No.
I give it.
You roll.
I
Can I
give
Just
it.
give it.
Roll
He
a
gives
wisdom
it
saving throw.
God damn it.
Though the connection is less strong because you did die. So, roll a flat check.
Flat check. Flat.
I just rolled 300 d20s on my screen on D&D Beyond, and it just.
Oh, is that what you were doing over there?
It's a lot, isn't it?
You said 300 d20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
You suffered 3,076.
You know what's crazy? I rolled 300
Wow.
d20s. I rolled 343. I rolled over 281s.
Damn.
Meanwhile,
That's a lot of.
I rolled
Yeah.
the exact same. I rolled 3,076.
I got a 15.
15?
14 on a die
You
plus one.
absolutely hand the chalice over.
Yep. Here.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then I take a look at it.
You grab it, you look at it, you see the nice engravings, you see the encrusted gems, everything. You see that same maroon liquid flowing inside.
Take a sniff.
You take a sniff. Nothing.
Does it smell like anything?
Nope.
Don't do it. It's
Um,
the blood of your enemies.
There's almost like a sweet honey flavor to it.
Almost like a mead.
No, sweeter than that.
Sweeter than mead? Mead is pretty fucking sweet.
Honey or jelly
Like
or
ambrosia?
something. Is it alcohol? Like, is it alcoholic? Or is it just...
You would know off that taste alone. It was far too sweet to give an answer.
Want me to try it?
I don't think so.
I'm almost
I
dead anyway.
am still holding it while I take a look at the altar again.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have all
Does it
the
say the same thing?
Yep.
Do we still have all the points of exhaustion and stuff from our journey, or is that all gone? How do we feel?
Exhausted.
Tired. Okay, yeah.
You feel as if you've walked 12 days. Your mind does, but your body feels fine.
Just
I take a look.
mind fucked.
Since
Where's it go?
You both can remove everything but 1 point of exhaustion. You only have one, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So I looked at the altar,
Mhm.
still carrying the chalice, and now I take a look around the room, like the
Mhm.
antechamber,
Everything's like the way it was when you first walked in.
like when we very first walked in. So
Aiden or Rasmus around?
You see Aiden currently floating in the water.
Floating?
floating?
Is he alive?
He's face down.
I go over to water and I drag Aiden out.
You guys left me. Gone.
So I pull him up to the
Is he
yeah,
still
where there
breathing?
isn't water.
Slowly.
Is he breathing?
Slowly.
Okay.
Does
He's alive.
anyone have a healing potion?
I'll patch him up with the healer's kit.
Does he have any noticeable cuts, damages?
Nope.
It's
The,
just
the normal bags under his eyes are far baggier.
Yeah, I'll just do that. To stabilize him. He should be fine now.
Just slowly.
Just tired.
Just
He's gonna be very, very tired for a while.
well, it can't be any worse than what it was before, and
Take a sip. I'll drink after, maybe. Maybe we should all should
Is
drink.
that safe to drink?
our life is a cause for greatness, and I just down the chalice.
The whole thing?
Yes.
You're not gonna share?
you down the whole thing.
Just fur. That's it. Poof. Fur in my robes. Petals and pink fur.
You feel the wonderful liquid going into your mouth, and you feel yourself drinking it slowly.
Do it.
At first, nothing happens. You don't feel any different. You're unsure, and then you feel a tenseness, like your body's convulsing. DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
DC 20. 19.
You begin coughing. You fall into the altar. You both hands resting against it as you grip it. You feel a liquid leaking from your eyes. You feel something leaking from your nose as you've been coughing. You feel a splattering of blood. You all see this.
I rush to her side to try my best to help her.
And I pull out a healing potion and try to have her drink it.
You see it pool in her mouth, only for it to push out and begin flowing out, almost as if she's forced to expel it. It's almost as if aqua. What is it called? When you can't drink water and it just shoots back out. You physically can't drink it from like rabies.
Yeah, oh,
That
okay,
same
yeah.
situation is happening. It's aqua something.
Phobic.
It's not aquaphobic. Aqua something.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the healing potion will not enter your throat. Your body reflexively regurgitates it involuntarily.
While I'm coughing and convulsing, I point at the altar and then point at Aiden.
Dysphagia? No.
What'd you call me?
You fucking heard me.
No, he's looking up the term for the
Yeah.
you can't drink water because of rabies. So you point at Aiden and point at the altar.
For the words. Because his was a life is a cost for greatness.
Yeah.
So.
Hydrophobia.
That's not it.
Okay, moving on.
Ziff, check the altar. See if it says anything new.
Did I see anything new on the altar?
You do.
As Nama's spewing blood and
Yes.
Aiden's passed out, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Make sure to say goodbye.
It says, make sure to say goodbye.
It is hydrophobia.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Damn it, Nama. Damn it.
Thank you for everything you've tried.
Done.
I wish I was smarter to figure this out.
The cost. The cost will be great. Make sure to be ready for the tests.
My head. I'll bring. She's already at the altar, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Aiden, we put Aiden already over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I lay Nama next to Aiden.
You do.
We'll figure this out. I know if this is anything like the last show, you'll be fine. She's just convulsing him like.
DC 20 con saving throw.
Did the chalice refill it all? After she drank it?
20.
You pass. You feel the pain ebbing. You do take 50 points of poison damage.
That's fine.
Damn.
Jeez.
I think I'm resistant to poison. Does that help at all?
Yeah, you'll take 25.
Actually, you'll take half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We take those.
You begin gasping for breath, swallowing rather difficultly. You feel the pain slowly ebbing away.
Sorry, basic math is not my strong suit. So the pain's slowly ebbing away.
Mm-hmm.
As this is going on, is there any other changes to the room at all? Besides the altar shifting what it says a little bit here and there?
Good.
Inside the room, is there any other changes? Besides the altar changing what it says?
No, roll a perception check.
While they're looking around, I still
11.
check on Aiden.
You check on him, he's knocked the hell out, but he's around.
I got 11. Nothing great.
You notice a shimmer in the water, almost as if the water is starting to move and shift.
$13. Don't think that's much better.
The water's moving a little bit. Does that mean anything?
It was still before.
No?
Can you see anything in it?
Can I see anything?
You walk up and you see darkness. But what catches your eye is the square in which it exists is a 10 by 10 foot box.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the ground around it, but it's just this straight pit.
Is that where I fell down?
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's where Nama went. It's straight down. Utter blackness.
I don't know what to do. How's Nama looking now?
Does the altar say anything new? Like, from my perspective, since as if read it again?
You lean up and you read it again. And it simply says, say your goodbyes.
Do you think the water's the leap of faith? Pulling down? Instead of going all the way up?
Maybe.
If that was the case, then I should have just kept falling.
I don't know. But you drank from the chalice, so I'll go swim.
I'm pretty strong. I can try.
It's not water, right? It's just a pit.
It's water.
It's water.
When you were falling, it was water.
Oh.
It was water that was rushing at you with the force of a waterfall.
I can try it. Hold my breath. Go. Aiden can't.
Aiden can't.
Nama's not in any condition.
I'm fine.
You're coughing up blood.
You're coughing up blood. As if wash over them.
What happened?
You passed out again, Aiden. We're trying to figure this out.
I remember dying.
His trials. Keeps on telling us to say goodbye. Nama drank all the chalice. I think it poisoned her.
Why?
I don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
But why drink it?
I don't know. But going up didn't help. Nama made it to the top. And then we got ported back here.
Then what do we do?
I think down might be the answer instead of up. This water here pulls you down.
Pulls you down fast.
Pulls you down fast. Nama went in and had to teleport out.
Oh, then down we go.
That's what I was thinking.
Are we all going down again?
I'm ready.
We've gone up, so let's all go down.
You guys hold your breath okay?
Well, I can make myself grow gills.
Well, let's see how this works. And you see Aiden walk up and just. And you see him.
It just goes down.
Yep. You heard him take a breath before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's go.
Okay.
Not if you can make yourself.
There's
have
one
gills.
thing you notice though. He's moving.
Like
You see his body go in, and you just see.
pulled.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I cast Alter Self on myself and do aquatic adaptation before jumping in.
You feel your fur almost shed. The area on your neck slowly slits and opens. The fur around your neck is gone now at this point. Only thing that remains is gills and pale flesh.
Or hot pink flesh.
All hair is pink.
Alright.
And
Let's see you guys down there.
Okay.
Take a breath and go in.
And Ziff watches everybody. He's like, don't like
What's your Constitution modifier?
+6.
Doesn't matter. You actually have gills. What's your con modifier? Not
Con?
not the whole number. The actual plus.
+5.
+5.
+8.
8?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What's your modifier? Sorry,
Without the save.
You don't have 24.
Wait.
8? Hey, 28.
Oh, modifier?
Huh? 4.
3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you can hold your breath for 3 minutes.
Okay.
Jose, you got 5. You have a while.
But you got gills.
That's why it's a while.
Yeah. You got gills. You're okay.
You feel this water pulling, turning, tugging, throwing you around. 10, 15, 20 minutes goes by. Then you feel yourselves shoot out. You feel ground beneath you. You don't hit it at high speeds, but you feel it impact as you kind of open your eyes and look around, and you see this large cavern. Water is currently splashing behind you. As you see this large opening shooting water into this pool behind you, you've crawled up onto the bank of this encampment. Looking forward, you see this large pillar of light cascading down. You see 4 different pillars on either side, and these 3 massive windows, or not windows, mirrors folded in. And there's this slanted pedestal right there, and kneeling at that pedestal is Rasmus.
You know, for once I agree with you.
I take off my cloak and sort of not wring it out because it's a fucking, side of a fucking hill. But sort of roll it out and then shake off.
Mm-hmm.
And then stalk up to him.
Ziff barely crawls out of the water.
As I'm dragging Ziff by
As you're moving, you notice the statues on either sides of the walls are large draconian and dragons, and you hear the as all of them turn and begin watching you.
being annoyed. In Draconian, I sort of scold the statues, just by saying something along the lines of, "What are you looking at?" Things like that. Well, being half puffed up and half soaking wet still.
Fair.
So Rasmus is up at the pedestal.
Yes,
There's
yeah.
statues, 3 mirrors, 4 pillars. Is Rasmus moving, or is he just
He's kneeling.
He's just
kneeling in prayer, kneeling in pain?
I don't know.
There's a difference.
Dumb brute. And we have words.
Yeah. Is it really him?
That's what it looks like.
And what,
That's
motherfucker
a-
jumped into the pool before the rest of us?
Without telling us?
It's Rasmus.
So as
Yeah, I
I'm,
mean, that's fair.
as I'm catching my breath, I think with the spell to ask Rasmus, hey, are you okay?
Asmus.
Nothing.
So I branch out to the other 3. It's like, hey, I'm trying to reach out telepathically to him. There's nothing. There's nothing at all.
Do you got something? Do you have something heavy to throw?
How?
I have an axe.
Well, I got a club.
I have a javelin. It's
What
pointy.
about a rock or a shoe?
Are there any rocks in the cavern here where we are?
A what?
Is there
Any rocks?
No.
Nothing.
Here.
I mean,
throw this
like
club.
golf ball sized.
Throw this club.
I just,
All right,
I take the club from Nyx and I kind of lob it at Rasmus. See if it bounces off him or something. He catches it. Okay, he reacts.
approach.
I don't need your permission to approach. I don't. What is with what?
You see Rasmus raise his hand and snap his fingers. None of you have the ability to speak going forward.
Good thing we can use our telepathy.
Nope.
Good.
It doesn't seem to be working anymore.
I take off my sandal and.
I'll say again.
Still stalking up to him.
Chocolate.
Approach. And as he speaks, his voice is different. It carries a gravitas that wasn't there before, a power that wasn't there before the last time you spoke with him. It speaks with authority. You feel the desire to follow it. Not as if compelled, but the sheer weight of the voice itself beckons understanding and compliance. What do you all do?
We just move forward.
I just look at the others and I kind of just shrug and then start slowly walking up.
I just roll my eyes and approach.
You all begin moving forward, and as you do, you hear the shifting of the statues again, and Rasmus stands up and turns. But as he does, you see an ethereal cloak move with him. As he looks at you all, you see his face is ever so slightly different. You see an extra scar that runs across the length of his face. You see his eyes, now what were once a bright blue, shimmer in what you would almost call a gray. His teeth, everything but his fangs are normal. His fangs have elongated. It is good to see my chosen warrior's friends have marched through tasks for whatever reason. I have talked with my chosen, but why are you all here? You may all speak again.
I don't rightfully know. The tasks were in place. We came here for Rasmus to get some guidance. Nearly died multiple times.
Oh no, you did die.
Did die multiple times. Semantics. I start pacing. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here.
Why
I don't know why
are
I follow
you
these
here?
people.
We're here to fix the spear.
But why?
So we can.
So we can protect the world.
And what do you need a spear to do that?
It is the dragon.
The dragon lance.
Dragon
It's
lance.
to stop
Takesis.
Takesis and the others from coming back.
Takesis is not yet back, so what do you need the spear for? Why do you seek power from the gods that abandoned you?
I met these people 4 days ago.
But you are still willing to help them.
Yeah, well, they grow in me, most of them.
I've been here to help out Rasmus. And also, I'm not looking for power, just looking for the ability to help my friends and my family.
This is also to help me with my homeland. I was promised help if I helped this group.
Save people.
What would you give for this power? Power will not be freely given, even to my chosen.
Well, I think we've shown that we're almost willing to give up our lives.
We did.
We did get
Yeah.
You've
our-
shown
said
that
that.
you're worthy to stand before me. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it amusing?
Yes.
Good. There's a reason your people are dying. It is because we no longer exist in this realm. Because you as humanity are failures. So scoff as much as you like. But we abandoned you on purpose. You're lucky I am here, and I'm offering help, even though I should not.
Well, what would you guys give up?
What will you give up? The riddle was plain. She, the smart one, figured it out first. So what will you give up? And who will pay the price?
If I need to die again, I will die again. I've
Actually-
already did it 3 times
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah, but Nama, it's okay. I start walking forward. Rasmus talked about this with me. Paladin, you can have me.
I do not
Excuse
want
me?
you as a champion. I will take your soul.
Yeah.
And it will be used as the price.
That's what Rasmus said. And I'm willing to give it up. To help out everyone.
And where is Rasmus?
He cannot be a part of this choice. Because he would offer himself far too easily. And he must be the one who bears the burden of the spear. Because his soul is already mine and bound to me. The last to wield this weapon was unworthy. His failure was a steep step along the path of this world's destruction. But this new age needs a new hope, but it must be paid a cost. He must use this weapon to defend the mortals of this realm and show that destiny has chosen him as the guide that will bring us back to this realm. So we may fight the things that are evil and wrong in this world again. But humanity must be willing to understand there is a reason we left, and there must be atonement in the process. The step first will be to sacrifice and fix this spear. The lance, sorry. Banish the shadow of the Dragon Queen with the light of this most sacred weapon. And with the blessing of the gods, not just me, you all will become champions and reclaim the right to bear the dragon lance. And then so will begin the reintroduction of the light into this world.
If you need to have my soul, I give it up willingly.
No. Would this help the world?
I am giving you a weapon greatly divine in nature, using his soul to reforge it to its perfection. It will be one of the few weapons that can harm a dragon of any nature.
But he would die? Or
He would cease to exist. There would be no reincarnation. He would not go to his gods. He would not go anywhere. He would be wiped from existence in all eternity. He will cease to exist.
Why?
It is a fate crueler than death.
Why?
So, my parents will continue to have a life, and my family and friends, where I'm from. I've seen what the Red Dragon Army can do, and it's a massive cost to stop them. We have fought them,
But you still have family here.
I know, and
You both
I would
do.
sacrifice myself for you guys too. And for Rasmus. If it gives us a shot at bringing back the gods and creating a balance in the world so that the Red Dragon Army doesn't overrun everything. And also your Tabaxi people too. They're having troubles of their own. All the people we've met along the way. From Vogler. From Kalaman.
You have people waiting for you, Ziff.
Yeah, I've been gone a while though.
Still.
Yeah. But
I have
you have family.
not here no more.
But
You four are my family.
that note takes sacrifice.
Sacrifices you don't have to pay.
I think I will go. You hear a soft voice of Aiden speaking up.
But what about your family?
I do not have one.
Cora?
She will return to the celestial plane where she's come from. Any family I have will return to their lives before. Plus, I don't know how much longer I have to live anyway. He reaches down and pulls his shirt open. And you see this familiar gem-like shard in his chest. It's been eating at me for a while now.
Aiden, I thought they were able to remove that.
They were able to temper it. It seems that I have been marked by a god of evil. And in doing so, only a god can remove it.
I don't even know what's going on, to be honest. I apologize.
I touched something evil and was marked. And you hear a voice behind you. Another god has laid claim to his soul. He is doomed. Only a god could break that. And unfortunately, none of us dwell in this realm enough to compete with that claim.
So, it can't be Aiden.
It can. For his entire soul will be used in the forging of this lance.
What do we do?
I'd rather.
Aiden, are you willing to do this?
Yes. Every night we have slept, I have been hiding it, but the voices tell me to kill you, to gut you in your sleep, to feast on your flesh as dinner. And every night his words sound clearer and more appealing. Let me do this before I lose control of myself. He reaches his hand down and Cora seems to just appear. He rests his hand on Cora. He whispers out ever so quietly, "Return home, my dear friend. I will miss you. But no, I am happy. I will be here I will only be in pain for a little longer now." He steps forward. I have not traveled with you long, but each one of you have given me something to hold on to. I didn't have much before this. Even when I was traveling before Volgar. I wasn't looking for anything. All I wished was vengeance. And in all of you, I found hope. So I will happily keep that hope alive. He steps forward. Believe you're Paladine, so in which case, I offer myself freely. You see Paladine, or Rasmus, lower his head and then stumble back as Rasmus is standing there once again. This time, you see tears coming down his face. All of you would so willingly and readily give your lives for this. I could not ask for a better friend. I'm sorry for what comes next. You see him reach down, and as if he's reaching into the bag of holding, you feel it open on your hip, and he pulls out the broken spear. He steps forward and grasps Aiden's shoulder, and you see him drive the spear right into his chest, where his heart is. You hear a gasp, a grunt, and a cry. It doesn't hurt as much as I thought. Good. And Aiden's body goes slack, resting against the spear. There's a sweep of light that engulfs the room. You see each mirror behind Rasmus illuminating, showing different dragons, showing cities, and then it flashes and shows the life of Aiden. You see him hunting as a small boy. You see him chasing after what you can only assume is Cora when he was a young age. And then you see the body before you slowly dissipate into light. What remains is a spear that lengthens and grows, forging a new pike-length, ornate spear. Wonderful but simplistic in design. As the wave of light passes over everyone in the room, everyone is healed. All exhaustion fades. All wounds, ailments, and curses are dissipated. You are no longer pink.
Oh. Sad.
And then each of you feel a slight tingling sensation on your wrist. You look down and you see a small medallion on a bracelet that forms into the symbol of Paladine. The light vanishes. And so you stand in darkness. You four are the only ones that remain. Until next Friday, or Saturday in this case. Because I can't remember. I say next Friday because I've played Fridays for too long. Until next Saturday, everyone.
I'm really sad I'm not pink anymore. Gotta find a way to make that permanent.
Back to the orange tabby.
Yeah.
Where'd Nama go?
I
Who's
want to
this?
thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for bearing the trials and different things. But
Yeah, that was rough.
It was very rough.
Yep. A bit tough.
and you guys still have to talk about it.
Well,
Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic week. And as always, may your week be as legendary as our night was. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.